God as Father of humanity. You know, to my mind, when we talk about the Exodus, you know, the hero is Moses. But as I wrote in my Haggadah, actually the real heroes are 6 women. Miriam, Yocheved, Moses' mother, Shiphrah and Puah, the 2 midwives, Tzipporah, who is Moses' wife, who saves his life, and Pharaoh's daughter. Now, at least 2 and possibly 4 of those are not even Jewish. We don't know about Shiphrah and Puah. Were they Jewish? Were they not? Abarbanel thought not. So did Luzzatto. Never mind. These are the moral heroines. And the heroine of all heroines is Pharaoh's daughter. She is the one who gives Moses his name. She is the one who rescues him from the river. She is the one who, at great risk to herself, adopts him and brings him up. After all, it was her father who issued the decree: every male Israelite child, Hebrew child, kill, throw into the river. So at great risk, she is the one without whom there would be no Moses. She is the one who gave Moses his name. Now, the question is, what was the name of Pharaoh's daughter? And the book of Exodus does not tell us. But the book of Chronicles mentions a Pharaoh's daughter. And her name is Batya or Bitya. And that means God's daughter. And the Midrash, the rabbis, said about this the following thing, which I think is beautiful. He said to Pharaoh's daughter, "You adopted Moses as your son, even though he wasn't your son. I am going to adopt you as my daughter, even though you're not my daughter." Now, this is Hitler's daughter. Are you with me? This is the enemy writ large. And she is the moral heroine of all heroines. And I think there, that lovely touch of God adopting her is just so beautiful. God is the Father of humanity. There are only 2 perfect individuals in the whole of the Hebrew Bible. One is called Noah, the other one is called Job. They are both non-Jews. No Jew ever merited, you know, it says about Noah that was an Ish Tzaddik, a righteous man, perfect in his generations. He walked with God. No other individual in the whole of the Hebrew Bible is called Tzaddik. Did you know that, Yoram? You thought Joseph was called a tzaddik.
I did, but I could see the objection coming, so I stopped.
He didn't. He didn't. You know, Hosea says, "You sold the righteous for a pair of shoes," and tradition said that was the brothers selling Joseph as a slave. But Hosea never calls Joseph a righteous man. The only righteous man in the whole of the Hebrew Bible is not Jewish. So that is just one example of God as the Father of all humanity, which is absolutely, to my mind, inescapably the message of the Bible, and the prophets are constantly saying this. And that's why I hope it's a book for all humanity.